Well, I grew up in a pastor's home, and I, my grandparents were, well, actually, my grandpa was a pastor, and my dad was a pastor, and so I always grew up in church. And so I went to church every Sunday, did all the things that you do when you grow up in church. But it wasn't until I was 5 years old that I realized that I needed to accept Christ as my Savior. And it was a really cool story because a couple months before I got saved, I was in Sunday school class, and there was a promise of a piece of cake if I memorized the verse. And so I memorized the verse, and the verse was Ephesians 6:1, which is, "Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right." And I remember memorizing that verse, and I got my piece of cake, and that's all it meant to me. And a couple months later, I remember I was standing in my parents' house, and I was standing behind a hanging plant in the corner of our house. We had a hanging plant, and so I was standing there, and my mom said, "Justin, come out here." And I said, "No." But I remember standing there and literally the light clicking on for me, realizing that I was a sinner. It was just literally like going from black and white to color all of a sudden. And at that moment, when I realized I was a sinner, I just go, oh man, I can't do this on my own. I need a Savior. And so for me, that was just the coolest thing of being 5 and literally realizing that. And to this day, it allows me to know that I am saved because God clicked the switch on. I was just suddenly could see it. So it was really cool.